Good morning and happy Monday. Good
Well,
morning.
it's snowing. I can't believe all the schools aren't closed.
I know, I'm surprised. I was thinking do I need to sign your pack? No, you didn't have school Friday.
No.
These kids are so lucky, right?
No, and I had, well, it's not my first, one of many, I'm really getting old moments because Friday I said to my husband, this is crap. Like when I
Yeah.
was a kid, everybody didn't have four-wheel drive.
That's right.
Right? We didn't.
No.
And we maybe got one snow day a year, and we had a heck of a lot more snow than we do now.
I agree.
Now, all these parents in their big, 4x4s that can get anywhere,
Yeah.
and we cancel school at the drop of a hat.
I think Friday was one where it was like, the parents were like, okay, now, oh my gosh, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
So, but, the kids, long weekend.
Yeah, they love that.
Long weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, the roads cleared up by 9 a.m. and they were
Yes,
fine
they
on
were
Friday. Yeah,
fine.
so everyone kind of went about their business.
I still had to be there. I had a closing at 8 a.m., so I
Oh,
still had
so-
to be out in it. And even at its worst,
It was okay.
bad, yeah.
So it was a busy weekend, and the weather was kind of just, I don't know, iffy.
All over the map?
All over.
Couple
and then
different seasons
kinda
in 3 days?
Yeah, yesterday was, every time I looked outside, a little snow. This morning, a little
Yeah.
snow. I'm ready for it to be gone.
Yeah. How did you do with daylight savings time? And if anybody forgot, it is 9 something, not.
What time is it? I was
It's
talking
9.
to Noah. His clocks at his house change automatically.
At the house?
Yeah, he's got some type of system, and I think that's a great idea.
That is a good
If
idea.
you know it's daylight savings time
Yeah.
the night before. So.
Yeah. I mean, my phone and everything does.
Yeah, I'll get into that. It was a later night than I wanted.
Ooh, so
for
that
sure.
made the morning sting a little bit.
I'm still stung. I'm stung right now. I'm stung. Well, let's recap some stuff.
Okay.
Friday. Speaking of Friday, the weather wasn't too bad. Went to the Jackson High Ambassador auction. and
How was
It was a
that?
lot of fun.
How were the heavy hors d'oeuvres?
They were so good. It
Yeah?
was really good, yeah. We had a wonderful table. There's young Joe Hawley with Suba Reddy. Suba was at our table. That's the, believe it or not, that is the tennis staff at Jackson High. The
Yeah?
tennis coaching staff,
Wow.
which that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
good
Pretty
for
good.
them.
Suba won a raffle bucket. He won all the candy, and he told me he was not going to show the rest of his family.
No.
No.
He's
so-
going to keep it?
But his wife watches the morning show every day. So
Oh, good morning.
just so you know, Suba came home with a lot of candy, so you might want to check his car. We had a wonderful time. It was us, the McClures sat with us,
Oh,
Molly
nice.
and Steve. We had a nice time. The heavy hors d'oeuvres were awesome. The silent auction was awesome, and getting to hear from all the valedictorians.
Oh,
was-
look at those ladies of JTV. That's
Yeah.
a great picture.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was a little bit of a shorter event. It was 5 to 7,
Yeah.
which was nice. There's me putting
Oh.
tickets in.
Did you win anything?
No,
You didn't win a thing?
no,
Oh, man.
no, I didn't.
By win, I mean buy. Right.
I didn't. Yeah, no, but I really wanted to win a raffle basket. They do such a good job.
So this is an opportunity. It's kind of like an honors night, right?
It is. It's like, but it's to benefit the ambassador scholarships.
Yeah.
So, and we were able to see a bunch of students receive scholarships, and it's amazing what that program does over at Jackson High. It's really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to put that on my calendar. I went to the Big Brothers Big Sisters.
You did?
Bowling for Kids Friday night, and guess what time it started?
I know it started late because Tony Hollow had reached out to me and told me what time it started.
9:30.
Okay, that started a little bit earlier than I thought.
Andy, I thought I was going to die.
That's late for you.
It's so late for me, but it was awesome. It
And
was-
on a Friday too, right?
On a
Like,
Friday.
if you're anything like me,
Yeah.
Friday,
You're spent.
I'm done.
You're spent. Yeah, it was awesome. Every single lane they had completely booked. Awesome event for a wonderful cause. It was like Rock and Bowl. You know, like the lights were down and the lights
yeah.
were down
Used
and
to love
spinning
that.
and the music and it was really, really fun. And it was my sister Amy's 42nd birthday. So
Oh, wow.
we had a really fun crew to bowl with.
Very cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you wear bowling shoes?
I did. You
How'd
missed
that
the
go?
picture. I mean, I rocked them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made sure that I had the appropriate socks and
Okay.
pants on so
That was-
that it would
yeah.
be cute. But I got to tell you, everybody was in the best mood. And I
Yeah.
even wore my T-shirt. You know how I feel about T-shirts.
You don't like t-shirts?
I don't like T-shirts. But I wore mine because I was...
What a sport you are wearing a t-shirt and all.
I know, right? But everybody was just in the best mood. And that place was hopping.
Yeah.
Hopping.
Did you get a pitcher of beer?
You know, I didn't because Claire wasn't feeling very good,
Yeah.
and I knew that I was going to be driving myself home.
Sure.
So no, I did. There were pitchers of beer at our table.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't embark. We had dinner at the Hunt Club beforehand.
How's that?
I haven't had dinner at the Hunt Club in a really long time.
Yeah, is it good?
It was good.
Good.
Service. There was not. I didn't have to wait.
Good.
It was quick. It
Good.
was nice.
Fun Friday night. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, you don't normally start the party that late.
Well, so the people that we were with, we were all laughing because when you're younger, that is when
That's
you
your
start.
thing,
You,
yeah.
you start putting your eyeliner on at 9:30, so you can be at the bar
Yeah.
by 10.
Oh, yeah.
No, not me. Not this time. Not
No.
anymore.
No. So my weekend was just absolutely awesome. It was so crazy. So Saturday was the last basketball tournament ever.
The lap. Oh.
For me.
Oh my.
Yes.
Well, maybe you could coach
No,
middle school.
no, because that's where people make mistakes. The dads need to step out at
Yeah.
a certain time, right? And when they don't, that's when a problem happens.
Andy, that's a really good point. But I do have to say though, you are just a natural born coach.
Well, look at these. Look at this. We're like the.
oh my God.
I don't think the girls realize that they have basically the equivalent of the Duke basketball coaching staff helping them out.
Well, yeah, definitely.
This was
D1 material.
yeah. So of course there's Ella. She had a great time, and Coach Vermeulen, Coach Furness, and Coach Thompson. Spent so much time with those kids over the last 7 years. Really, it's amazing.
Did you
And,
cry?
No, I didn't cry.
You
They
lied.
cried. These girls cried at practice on Wednesday.
They
It was
did?
absurd. They all came up and said something.
Oh, that's so cool.
No, I was not yelling at them, Noah. And I do tell them when I'm yelling at you, it doesn't mean I'm mad at you. It just means I want you to do something. And then we went to Cascarelli's. Thank you to Cascarelli's for just making room for us.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun, a lot of fun. And then all those clowns, they came to our house.
Stop. All of them?
Yeah, I don't have any pictures from that, thank God.
Did you sleep at all?
I did. You know, my lovely
That
wife
is the cutest
Stephanie
picture.
took care of everything, like she always
Nice.
does. So, but I was upstairs, so I finally went upstairs, and I'm like, I'm going to bed, and it's 2 something, and then she came back upstairs to tell me they were still up downstairs.
Oh my God.
And reminded we forgot it was daylight savings time. So like, I look at the clock or whatever it was, the iPad. 3:51, and I'm like, oh no. One of the girls had to get up, be picked up at 7
Oh,
to go
stars.
to Mount Pleasant.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Stephanie really
For more
did sleep.
sports?
Yeah.
Oh, stop
Yeah.
it.
More sports. It was a lot of fun. So
Oh my
much
gosh.
fun. Great day.
So do you know why it's 2 o'clock that the clocks changed, 2 a.m.?
I assume it has something to do with the bar.
Well, in modern day, yes, but when it started, it was because of the train system. The train system was so prevalent
Really?
In our country, and especially in New York City, that
Okay.
they did the whole thing because 2 a.m. for passenger trains.
Okay.
2 a.m. was the only time of day that they didn't have trains running for a
Really?
2-hour block, and they figured that's how long it would
Wow.
take people to catch up.
How about that?
Yeah.
Now
a
if
little
we
bit of
could
trivia for you.
Yeah, now if we could just get rid of the whole thing, then
So it's a catch-22, right? You lose that hour, and then last night I was like, man, I'm so tired, but the sun is still out.
Yeah.
And it's 7:45. I mean, I can't even think about
and
going
this
to bed
morning,
yet.
of course, it was dark and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
as easy to get up.
Yeah, I did not like that.
No.
I didn't.
No.
And
So
it was a kind of, we needed a little caffeine morning.
yes, for sure.
So did you watch the Oscars then?
I didn't because I don't care. I don't like the award shows. I'm sorry. I'm getting a round
The
of
peanut
applause up
gallery is
there.
like super fired up
I
about
don't
that.
get a round of applause. I don't get rounds of applause
Yeah, I know,
here, so
that's
this
a
is
really
very
big deal.
nice. Yeah, that was awesome. Whoever did that, thank you. No, I forgot it was on. I think Stephanie and I, they're always Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
Like normally you flip it on. I think I flipped on Brandon an NBA game.
Just had.
Selection show?
I didn't need to watch the selection show.
Go ahead.
I didn't need to watch the selection show because the University of Michigan was not selected. It's just a little March Madness, if I'm allowed to say that joke. No, so tell me what happened. I heard
Well-
there was a microphone issue.
Yeah. I watched about an hour and a half. Great night for women. Great night for diversity and inclusion. Great night for fashion, which is really the only reason I turn it on. And I felt like right after COVID, the first time out, everybody was following that casual train, which
Sure.
annoys me. Like, there are just times it's not okay to be casual. It's not.
I'm very casual.
No, you're not.
Sometimes.
I've never seen you in jeans.
Well, Didn't you see that Jameson poster?
Well,
of me?
yeah, the fake. I had to see a fake poster of you. But anyway, so yeah, fashion was back in a big way.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a broadcaster or host something like the morning show.
Yep.
You made my dream come
Here
true.
you are.
But so I just really love watching the hosts and their interaction. And I got to start my day off having that conversation with your dad.
Oh,
which
he's
is
a big
like,
Oscar guy.
I love it. We've talked other awards and things like that too, but I think we both pick up on the same things. Like if you did watch the woman wearing the white wedding dress in the crowd, rude.
I didn't see that.
Oh my, I mean like it was like this big.
I saw
Nobody
someone
behind her
wearing
could
a-
see anything. So rude.
I saw a picture of, I don't know who it was. I think it was a rapper and some other people, and they were wearing a couch together. Have you seen, like
No.
3 people wearing a couch, front row at a fashion, like a,
Oh, because it was Fashion Week.
right, so
yeah,
they,
yeah.
but they were wearing a couch.
Oh my God, that's
kinda weird, right?
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so,
I gave you homework though, and myself weeks ago, and we still haven't done it. We have to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think it's going to be like a mind.
if
I
it's
almost said a word I can't say. I think it's a mind game.
a mind game, yes,
Yeah.
just stick to game and don't say the,
Yeah.
well,
But
and it
can we
won
watch it?
awards. Yeah, it won all the awards,
It
right?
swept, like,
yeah.
everything.
How do we watch it? Do we press the on-demand button?
Yeah, it's there
Okay.
somewhere.
Okay.
But Jamie Lee Curtis won her first Oscar ever. And when she got up, you know what
Really?
they said? Jamie Lee Curtis had her movie debut in Halloween and recently was the executive producer of the final installment. And I thought, of all the things that Jamie Lee Curtis has done,
You know what I like her in?
what?
True
True
Lies.
Lies. That is a great
Are
movie.
you kidding
She's
me?
amazing.
Yes, it's so good.
Yeah, so both of her parents had, I can't remember, they were both nominated for Oscars. I can't remember if they won, but how cool for her and
Yeah.
the whole cast. And the guy from Goonies won.
Really?
He got emotional.
Oh, I was
I can't
bawling
believe you
my
watched-
eyes out.
I enjoyed it. I've never watched the Oscars. It wasn't bad.
This guy won't stop talking about the Oscars.
It was
Brandon,
I
I feel
love
like
it.
we're bonding in a whole new way. This is amazing.
Well, it's, you know,
So,
he's
listen,
feeling
though,
good because
this-
Michigan State's in the tournament. Now he's watching the Oscars.
Oh, that's why you're in such a good mood. I didn't even watch that. But anyway, so this guy comes over here on a boat as a child, spends a year in a refugee camp, goes with his little brother on an audition because the little brother wanted to be an actor, and they pick the brother, the older brother. He's in Raiders of the Lost Ark and then Goonies, off to a great start. Goes to USC, I think, or UCLA to study film, and then crickets. There was nothing for him. He would like go on these casting calls where they were looking for an Asian American, and he'd be in a room with 200 people, and he was like,
Really?
you know, they want me for the background. All these years later, he is back in a huge way, and he won an
That's
Oscar
cool.
last
Well,
night.
that's a
It was
great
amazing.
story. That is a good story.
Yes, it
So
was.
I'll have to watch the highlights.
I'll send them to you.
The Winter Beer Fest was this weekend too.
Yes.
And
It was party time.
surprised Brandon had time for that with all his Oscar watching and basketball watching, and this guy was everywhere this weekend. And it was a wonderful day for this, right?
It
I mean,
was.
perfect.
The sun was shining.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of people after they went to this, and then they did the Taste of the Irish Hills.
Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah,
Woo!
they were.
And then went to the bowling. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
that was Friday. This
Yeah.
is Saturday.
Very cool. So lovely indoor space. Everyone had a great time. How were the samplings? Samplings were good. Yeah. Really good.
Very good, yeah.
Did you have a
Lots of
favorite?
trucks.
Did you have a favorite?
Not really. I mean, I always love Ozma.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How are you? I was seeing some funny. I think they were probably TikToks, but like when your friend hands you a new craft beer to taste and
Yeah.
oh fruit, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sure it's good.
No, that's not what I do.
No, you
I
don't.
spit it back out.
Do you? I saw a guy taste wine at a table the other night, and he had his entire mouth around the wine glass, threw it up.
What?
Yeah, had it like over his mouth and and figured out a way to swallow the
Stop
wine.
it.
I've never seen that. He had a full suit on, so it was unbelievable.
I'm gonna need to know more about this.
I'll send you the
Brayden was
video.
there. Wow.
Yeah, he's got his first single coming out March 24th.
Go Brayden.
Yeah,
Go Brayden.
he's the real deal. I'm sure there were some ladies just screaming at him.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sure. So, the Chocolate Sensation also happened. That was Friday night as well.
What?
Yeah, that was Friday. The Dahlem's Chocolate
I
Sensation.
missed it.
Well, I mean, there were so many things going
There
on.
were. This is a busy weekend.
The folks at JTV, we split up to make sure we could cover all of the stuff.
I saw Jeff. I could not believe. I saw him at like 10 p.m. Friday night
I
at the
know.
bowling alley. He's amazing.
He is, and Jeff's going to take a vacation very soon.
He deserves
Yes,
it.
he does.
Ooh, Hinkley's.
Hinckley's
I wish we had Hinckley's
Bakery.
today, but they're not open on Monday. I need them on Monday.
So another great event to support Dahlem. That was awesome.
Where was that at?
This was at the JSO.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
that
wonderful
looks
event.
amazing.
If you've never been to an event there, it's so cool. They do a
Yeah.
great job.
I'm putting that on my
Last
list,
week
too.
was International Women's Week,
Yes.
and you participated because you're a woman. No, but you did participate.
Yeah, I was asked to be a part of a group at the
Very cool.
across the street at the Lean Rocket
Lean
Lab.
Rocket, yeah.
In Fortress Cafe
Cool.
in the Michigan Tribe. But when it was all girl power, girl power.
Mm-hmm.
I am woman, hear me roar. And then it got to me, and I was talking about my story, and I love being a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's given me amazing opportunities. I wouldn't change it for the world. But in telling my story, I have so many amazing men
Mm-hmm.
in my life. I mean, my husband for one, but bosses that believed in me, and my uncle and Bob Simmons, your dad. I mean, just so blessed. And it just made me think, like, even though I'm glad we had International Women's
Mm-hmm.
Day, it just made me think, like, we really live in a beautiful world.
We do.
And we can forget, but there's always opportunity as long as you're willing to seize it.
Yeah.
And just be comfortable with who you are.
Yeah,
You
I like
know,
that.
and then
Be yourself, right?
yeah, be yourself and
I
go
love
after
that.
it. It was really, it's hard for me still to realize that I'm not some people's cup of tea. I struggle, man. I'm almost 50 years old and I struggle
You
with
gotta.
it.
Who cares?
You know what? But then as I'm listening, all these women, everybody looks different. They've had different pasts, but the same commonality that they just have this drive and spirit. And I thought, some of these people I might not have ever chose to hey,
Right.
let's hang out and be buddies.
Right.
But they're amazing and awesome. So open yourself up
Yeah,
to
get to know people.
Yeah, get
for
to
sure.
know people.
Yeah,
it makes you better.
Everyone has a story for sure. You can't just judge someone on what you think, and
No.
especially social media, right?
The highlight reel.
Oh, the highlight reel.
Oh my gosh.
The highlight reel. Check out my highlight reel on social media. I'm so great.
Oh, check out Andy on TikTok.
I don't have a TikTok.
But you're on
I
TikTok.
am on TikTok.
And you rocked it.
I did. Do you know how many views that has yet? Maybe
No, but
48?
Claire is homesick. Honey, if you're watching this, text me and tell me how many views
Yeah, let's
Andy's
see how
has.
many views. Let me know if that's up to 1,000 yet.
And feel better.
It's a tough day to be sick. I tell you, I almost did the fake sick thing this morning too, Claire.
I was thinking this morning, we've never called in sick.
Almost did it.
Did you? Were you
No,
thinking
I
about
have
it?
almost before. But I just can't do it.
Pull it together.
Just can't do it.
Yep.
What else was I going to tell you about? Oh, I know. You've got Muffins with Mom this week.
Oh yeah, how was Donuts with Dad?
It was great, but no
It
buts.
was it. That was it.
I know.
You've got a lot of laughs.
I have, and you know who keeps reminding me? Leslie Vermeulen, and
Yeah.
it's very hard because they're going through some of those similar laughs
Yeah.
with Reese, and it is very difficult.
Yeah,
It
my
is
heart
very,
goes
very
out to you.
difficult. Thank you very much. Get there early because although it says 9:40, if you get there at 9:40, you'll be the last one there.
You mean 7 or 8:40? 7:40.
Yes. What did I say?
7:40.
9:40?
You said 9:40. 7:40.
Yeah, 7:40.
So if you're there at 7:40, you're late.
If you're there at 7:40, there'll be a lot of people there. I guarantee you that.
Okay.
I got there at 7:40 and it was full.
Huh.
So.
I wish they had donuts with moms. I don't love muffins.
No, maybe they can bring in some donuts for you. We'll talk to the people.
Yeah,
I bet
some
they.
Hinkley's would
I
be
bet they
great.
can do that for sure.
Thank you.
I don't know how you found time to fit this in, but you celebrated someone's 50th birthday, and it wasn't your
Yes.
own because you're not 50
Yet.
yet.
God.
You still have some time.
I do.
You're not even 49.
No.
Correct. That we'll leave it at that. So your neighbor.
Yes, Josh Warden, who I just, the good Lord blessed us so much with this built-in brother and friend next door, and his friend had a surprise birthday party for him Saturday at the Clark Lake Golf Course in the middle of Taste of the Irish Hills, by the way. That looked so awesome, but just wanted to give Josh major love. And
Josh looks like he's celebrating a 50th, and I love that.
yeah, he had been pre-partying. And he was very surprised, and that's his sweet Janelle, who's also our neighbor.
That's cool.
They met on the bay.
What do you mean on the bay?
Like we live on a bay, and
Oh,
she lives on
I
one
thought you
side,
meant
and
like
he
San
lives on the
Francisco
other.
Bay or
No,
something.
no.
Okay.
The Bayview Bay.
Oh,
But anyway, kudos. We had Shar on last week from the
Yes.
Clark Lake Golf Course. They did a really nice job. Janelle planned everything beautifully. Great friends. The girls had a good time. But that Taste of the Irish Hills looked amazing. Everything. I actually went to Callahan's in the morning
Okay.
I did not get one of those energy drinks because I have to have my iced tea to
Have to
start
have
my
your
day.
coffee.
But they were giving out samples of, they have these maple bacon scones that they then make into a breakfast sandwich. Oh, I mean, if you're on a diet, if you're trying to get into that bathing suit for spring break, it's a no-go. But if you just need a warm hug, it's fantastic. It was so good. And I heard there were party buses. I think the golf course was like one of the later ones
would be a
because they're
good
open
stop,
later.
yeah.
Yeah, and so there were all these party buses, everybody dressed up in Irish attire, raving about the taste of the Irish Hills. So kudos to the chamber and all the businesses that participated.
Very, very cool. I still don't know how you had time to do all that this weekend. Absolutely crazy.
busy one.
Today's show is brought to you by Total Landscape Inc. Give them a call. Hardscape, Softscapes, and Total Lawn Maintenance. Total Landscaping Inc. helping us bring you today's show.
It's exciting to think about landscaping.
Yeah,
like
it is.
it's coming.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I've got to get all these trees picked up out of my yard, and I'm sure everyone else does. If the snow would just go away, so we could do that.
Yes.
Hey, we've got a wonderful show lined up, and we're going to get things started right after this quick break. Stay with us.